From the East Tennessee Weather Center, here's your morning weather update with meteorologist Mike Witcher.
Good morning. Have a great day, everybody. Halfway through the work week. It's Wednesday. Halloween's tomorrow, and we have a cold front approaching that, of course, we're going to be talking about. Do we get rain for trick-or-treaters? I'm going to say the answer is probably no, but the cold front will spill in some scattered showers. All right, here we go. Let's talk about the almanac from yesterday. It was another warm and above average day. Temperatures nearly 10 degrees above average, and that's really going to be the story here over the next couple of days. We're talking about near record highs. Well, at least today, and then we'll do it again as we get into the start of next week. High pressure anchored across the southeastern coastline. That's bringing us that warm southerly flow to the air. That's leading to the patchy dense fog that that's been taking shape over the last couple of days. But an upper level ridge is really built into the area, and that's what's going to bring us the heat as we head through the day today. Now, a big trough is working its way out, lifting, I should say, out of the Intermountain West, moving its way up into the upper Midwest. But that's still going to bring us warm air out ahead of it. What it is going to do is drag a cold front through the area. The cold front's going to be off to our west and northwest as we head through the day today, but cold front will slide its way on through. Now, there's a chance for some stronger thunderstorms across parts of the Great Plains, but the storm system weakens as it moves its way into East Tennessee. There's Halloween night at 7 o'clock. Again, we have most of the rain off to our west, and most model guidance leaves the rain out of East Tennessee until about midnight or shortly thereafter. So I'm not anticipating rainfall for trick-or-treaters, but definitely going to be watching that one closely. And then lingering showers as we get into our Friday morning, lingering clouds throughout our Friday afternoon, and then eventually another ridge builds in, leaving us with more sunshine for the upcoming weekend. So morning fog, afternoon sunshine, and warm weather today. Morning fog on Halloween, increasing clouds, wind, and warmth. But Friday into the weekend, high pressure is going to start to build on in. Cold front moves through, high pressure builds in, and that's going to bring us increasing sunshine and even warmer weather for the weekend as well. So we start the morning off with temperatures in the 50s and 60s. It feels great to get the day started. Lunchtime temperatures will be amazing. We're going to be in the upper 60s to low 70s, and afternoon highs. Yes, it's going to feel warmer, not only because it's trending above average for this time of the year, but dew points will be in the 60s. And so that's going to lead to a little bit warmer of a feel to the air as temperatures go from the 60s into the lunch hour into the upper 70s to, again, near 80 degrees. And again, near record high temperatures expected across parts of town. So that's going to be the close call for sure. All right, 76 degrees by 6 as we get into the evening hours. I mean, if you have outdoor plans or if you have ball games or practices to go to, this weather has been absolutely wonderful during the evening hours because temperatures don't drop too quickly. Even by 8 o'clock tonight, we'll be down to about 69. Let's walk you through our Halloween, shall we? Look at this little guy right there. All right, so we're going to start Halloween morning off with temps in the 50s and 60s. Great for the kids heading off to school. Here's your future cast, picking up our timeline Thursday morning at 7 o'clock. And again, we'll have some fog developing across the area. The clouds will be on the increase, and the wind's going to be on the increase because the pressure gradient's going to increase as well, or at least tighten. As we get into the afternoon, kids heading home from school, getting ready for trick-or-treating. We should be rain-free. It is going to be breezy, and we'll call it a mix of sun and clouds. By 7 o'clock, notice the rain off to our west. Yeah, it's likely to stay to our west as we get out to do some trick-or-treating. So again, I think it's going to be fantastic. Forecast high temperatures will once again be in the 70s and even some low 80s. So your trick-or-treat forecast here, getting out and about on our Thursday night, 77 degrees at 6 o'clock. It's going to be amazing to be outside and enjoy. Pleasant for all the adults walking around with the kids, right? Even by 10 o'clock at night on Halloween, we're going to dip down to about 69 degrees. So really comfortable weather pattern on the way. Here comes the frontal boundary. It's going to slide its way on through after we head home from trick-or-treating. Now, again, the only caveat is if for you folks across the Cumberland Plateau could have a chance for some light rain towards the end of trick-or-treating. Everybody else should stay dry. But the overcast gray skies are going to stick with us on into our Friday, and so don't anticipate, I should say, a lot of sunshine as we wrap up the week on Friday. But that will change as we get into the weekend. Rainfall is going to be very light with this system, okay? So it's weakening as it moves its way into the area. Not expecting a lot of rainfall with this forecast. With this cold front anyways, we'll pick up less than a quarter of an inch of rain. Temperatures do drop, though, back behind the cold front. We're going to be back closer to those seasonal averages. But as I mentioned, that ridge of high pressure builds, high temperatures come back up, and we don't see a big push in drier air. So dew points will stay in the 60s. That means we round out the month of October and head into the month of November with mild morning lows. Our average morning low for this time of year is 43. We're trending well above that. So embrace it and enjoy it because it feels really nice outside. And this may be the trend over the next couple of weeks. We're talking about the first 2 weeks of November trending above average. So we'll go 10% chance for rain on Halloween, and that would be the Cumberland Plateau, really. 40% as we get into our Friday, and that would be basically after midnight on Thursday night. And for the first part of our Friday, we'll dry out as we get into the weekend. Next week, we'll be talking about the possibility of another cold front that may spill in a chance for a little bit of rain. But it doesn't look like much, even though the Climate Prediction Center has a little bit of an uptick or in those rain chances or probabilities in the increasing rain chances. Looking at long-term forecasts, it just doesn't look like there's a whole lot of moisture in the forecast at all. So we'll see how it all plays out. Make sure you check back in each and every day, and you can do so easily with the East Tennessee Weather app. Here's your 7-day forecast. Again, the coolest day comes through on Friday as temperatures dip down into the 60s and 70s. We'll see some lingering showers around the area. Best coverage of rainfall is going to be across the plateau, valley, and then weakening as it moves its way into the mountain counties. As I mentioned, download the East Tennessee Weather app. It's a free app download, by the way. Just search East TN Weather, all one word, keeping you up to date on all the weather every day right here at East Tennessee, but of course travels wherever you go as well. All right, we sure hope you have a great day. Your next weather update's at noon, and then again at 6 o'clock here this evening. Hope to see you soon.